Welcome to Finley Farms here. That there is Finley, and he is our little guard dog for our garden. We're in San Diego, California. We are in Zone 10, and I have a backyard full of semi-rare little fruits and vegetables that we have here. Thought I'd give you a little tour. It's sort of at the beginning stage because it's only like maybe 3 or 4 years old. So let me give you a little tour now here. That's what the property looks like. Let's start in the back here. We've got the Spiced Z nectaplum there, sitting in the back. He's doing really well. No problems with him at all. And as you can see, we are on a canyon. Let me move over here. We're on a canyon up here in San Diego, and we get some squirrels and raccoons and skunks and all that. Even had a coyote this morning. Here we have 4 different kinds of apples. Now Dave Wilson did some stuff had some videos on the coldness factor, how many chill hours it needs, and it seems as though that apples don't need as much as everybody thinks. Here is my Parfianca. That's a grapefruit tree, not a grapefruit, it is a pomegranate tree, and you can see I cut it right here to sort of form this tree shape as we go up. And then I have up here, what I started with was my grafted, 4 different oranges on this grafted tree, and we put it up on a hill here. You'll see I put a lot of my citrus up on a hill. Started with that one, and then did my lemon tree here, my Myers lemon there, just for the runoff. I also have a cocktail grapefruit, young one here. This is so sweet, you can just eat it straight. And back over here we have our Jaboticaba. Jaboticaba forms these grapes on the branches there, like right on the trunk of the tree. He is a little yellow, so I put up this barrier right here, try to protect him from the sun and the wind, see if that would help. He's a tropical tree. Started the property with this guy here. This is a little clementine tree. It's pretty big, but I thought it was going to die, but it's come back to life. There's our guard dog, Finley, from Finley Farms. And here we have a coconut cream mango. Let's see if I can find the coconut cream mango. Coconut cream mangoes have a tendency to be droopy, so he's really well supported there. Down over here, I ordered some scions from the internet from a guy. I don't know the guy, and it's supposed to be the Moondrop grape from Grapery. We'll see if that comes to fruition. We've got some different sort of melons here. We've got our watermelon, and then over in the back right there we have got some pumpkins coming into play. Here we have a himrod grape, and all of my grapes are up on these trellises for a little protection. You'll see this one is just coming in, and the one over here gives me shade on my seating. And we've got a muscat grape right there, a red flameless, and a Thompson seedless, three vines going there. We've got strawberries here, some different varieties, some alpine, some regular. We also have this little beauty, and this guy here is our Pineberry. If you haven't had a Pineberry, there you go. This guy's been doing really great. They don't get much bigger than this thing right here. It looks like a half of a strawberry, and they taste creamy, like a vanilla yogurt maybe with a little bit of pineapple mixed in there. In Japan, I know they're making some big ones, but mine are just that big. And just some various different strawberries there. I had to add some seating here for the family so they would enjoy the garden with me. And on the edge here we have a blackberry. This is a Navajo blackberry. Its canes are upright and doesn't need any support, although I'm leading it right up this guy right here. And they get about 6 or 8 feet tall. No thorns on it, so it should be good for the people out here. Here we have our vine of kiwi, and this isn't the regular kiwi. This is the little kiwi berries. You'll see I've got 1, 2, and a third one there. This is only a couple years old, and I thought it'd be much more vigorous, but it's not. I don't know how it's doing. If you have any suggestions for me, it looks like I'm only going to get 3 berries from it. Here we've got some different vegetables going on here. Here's my shortcake razzleberries. This guy here, the big guy, that is my boysenberry. You can see here the thornless again, doing that. I've added this year, I added a whole planter of blueberries. I got blueberries for about a month, about a handful each day for about 3 weeks. And then the last week the birds seemed to figure out what I was eating, and so they got that. Here we go. We got another grape going up and away. He's going to be crawling over and doing that. And the idea here is, if you can see this, let me move this way, is this trellis is supposed to protect those blueberries there. So it should shine down here and protect it from there. Just like over here, I use this one here, and this is my winter vegetables I'll be planting in the fall, and this protects them from that. So try a little organization with this. Here we have the moondrop grape in the ground, and I'm not going to I guess I got to figure that out if that's really happening for me. One of the stars of the show here is the finger lime. You can see these guys. There is just a ton of these guys on there. Don't know if you can see them, but just everywhere on there. He just doesn't take that much care at all. He's just a big old ugly bush. But you can see he's making some good limes there. Here we've had to cage our summer vegetables. We're getting some peppers and basil and tomatoes in here. We also have a black bell pepper, some leeks and everything else. Corn didn't do so well this year. Look at that. It was just a very mild summer so far. We're in July, and here I have the Violette de Bordeaux, and he is put up against that side fence. Let me see if I can pull out so you can see it. So just like that. And there are just some rare treats. And this is sort of that beginning video of what's going to happen next. I'm kind of curious what will survive. For example, I've got my Pluots here. This is 4 different grafted Pluots on these guys. It will go in, it will not. And I'm not sure if they will fruit because of the amount of cold hours there that it needs. Now, one of my first grafting was done here. This little guy is a Sumo citrus, also known as a decopon. I was able to order the slices, these little scions of the tree from University of Riverside there, and I had to graft them on myself. You can see our first fruit happening. I should probably take that off, but I just won't. My citrus, though, are just not doing very well, and I'm not sure why. Here we have a Valentine hybrid pomelo. Comes about Valentine's Day, maybe slightly a little later. So I've got that. I've got my Sumo citrus. I've got my Satsuma right there. And then my cocktail grapefruit right up there. So here is the beginning of a backyard rare fruit garden. Thank you.